Video content owned by Microsoft, Xbox, and TGN. Any material from the video is theirs, not mine, just my voice. As we all know, at E3 2016, Microsoft unveiled their newest console to date, the Xbox One Slim, or Scorpio. But then, people from Sony made their newest console to date, the PS4 Neo. So today, we're going to find out which one's going to be better, Project Scorpio or the PS4 Neo, on today's Geekish Gamer Show. So let's get down to the nitty gritty and talk about what we have for the Xbox One S. So, when can I buy an Xbox One S? Not for a long time. The Project Scorpio console will be available in holiday season of 2017. Previous for console launches, which is going to be in November, hopefully late 2016, but be expected for holiday season of 2017. Will there be exclusives? Well, initially Microsoft was clear that Scorpio wouldn't have platform exclusives, but that position isn't as clear cut as we thought it would be. See, Xbox One games will work on the upgrade console, but Microsoft is ruling out exclusives. Commercially, it would make sense to target just a new system for a new game, but Microsoft clearly isn't ruling out the possibility. How powerful will the Project Scorpio or the performance be? Well, Project Scorpio will have an 8-core CPU from an unknown manufacturer and a graphics card with 6 TFLOPs, trillion floating point operations per second of power. It'll also have 320 gigabytes of memory bandwidth. In simple terms, the graphics card will be more than capable of going toe-to-toe with today's top-end graphics card comparison. The brand new NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 has 6.5 flops of performance. By the time Scorpio launches, it will be equivalent of the mid-range PC in 2017, which is how most consoles should tend to launch. This console means it's ready for VR. In the announcement video, Fallout 4 VR was clearly mentioned, as well as the fact that the console could be able to play games in 4K resolution at 60 Hz. This makes total sense, as 4K TVs are becoming the standard for buyers looking to invest in high-end equipment. So the real question is, how much will Project Scorpio cost? Well, so far they're looking around between a price of $500 to $600 in the predicament future. Hopefully they'll dim that down, because I'm not paying $500 to $600 for a console. You can forget that out the door. Also, apparently it's 40% more smaller than the Xbox One. It also doesn't have the power brick in it. It has power usage by itself in it, so it means it only uses one cord. Also, the controller seems to be more compatible than ever, as you can change whatever you want with over 80 million possible combinations with your own controller, and be able to put your name digitally in the controller. How much will this cost again? $79.99 to customize your game controller. So we heard all about this, but let's move on to the PS4 Neo! So what is the PS4.5? The PS4.5 is a souped up PlayStation 4, bringing upgrades to the hardware specs to deliver better graphical performance for games, better support for the forthcoming PlayStation VR, and 4K resolution support, hence the alternate version of it, the PS4K moniker. Now, should you buy the PS4? Well, the PS4 is not a full new generation console, so the PlayStation is going to be called the PS4.5. Games will work on the console, though they are expected to receive a boost to performance. How much of an increase remains unknown. It's being called the PS4K because it's expected to feature an Ultra HD Blu-ray player, so you'll be able to watch 4K Blu-ray discs on the consoles. How much powerful will the console be than a PS4? Well, according to the new report from Giant Bomb, the PS4.5's official codename is Neo, and the same report also details more about the potential performance of the new console. The Neo will feature a superior clock speed in the PS4, 2.1 GHz versus 1.6 GHz, as well as an improved GPU. Specifically, the current PS4 features an AMD GCN with 18 compute units running at 800 MHz, but the PS4 Neo is expected to have 36 compute units running at a faster 911 MHz clock speed. So that's double the potential processing units and at a higher clock speed, which explains previous claims that the PS4.5 would be twice as powerful as the PS4. That's not all. While the Neo will still ship with an 8GB of GDDR5 memory, it will be faster than 218GB versus 176GB, just shy of 24% faster than the PS4's memory. So, the question is, what's the difference between the PS4 and a PS4.5? Well, the PS4.5 is supposed to have fewer frame rate tears and is more extensive into the intensive side of gaming and providing a smoother gaming experience across the board. It's suggested that the game will be able to run in 4K, but that won't be a requirement for the games. Instead, the console will be able to upscale to 4K, but Sony's determined this shouldn't come at the expense of the game's frame rate. The executive also stated that all games will support that standard of PS4 missing out on any games if you stick around with the PS4. So, the release date for the PS4, when will it be launched? Sony confirmed the existence of the PS4 Neo in a recent interview with the Financial Times, but the company isn't ready to commit to a so solid price or release date as of yet. Lately, I have been hearing that the PS4 Neo will be out somewhere at the end of the year, maybe somewhere at next year, but it will be out maybe at the end of the year. I've heard that, I don't know, maybe I might be wrong, but I did hear it might be at the end of the year. So, another question. How much will the PS4.5 cost? At the moment, there are no details on the price for the console, considering that Sony is already asking for $350 from consumers this year. If you're willing to invest in a VR, it'd be surprising to ask them to double down on an equally expensive new console. Sony could potentially get a huge leg up on the competition and reassert itself as the dominant console of this generation by offering an incremental upgrade at an incredibly competitive price. But the chances are this will still be a pricey upgrade. Will there be exclusives for this software, the PS4.5? Well, again, as mentioned before, all reports suggest that the PS4K will feature upgraded performance but no exclusives of games. It is believed that the Sony will not allow a split user base, with some software only playable on the new hardware. According to the recent report in Edge magazine via IB Times UK, PS4.5 exists because initial performance of PlayStation VR on the launch consoles was truly awful. If true, we may see some PlayStation VR titles coming exclusively to the PS4.5 if original machines aren't up to the task. My thoughts. Well, my thoughts on the game or the game consoles in total. At first, I really thought that the PS4 Neo was like really in the shoe-in for beating the Xbox One Scorpio, but after looking at it from further analysis and everything else, I would have to conclusify that basically that the Xbox One Slim, in my opinion, is the better overall console, showing that not only have they listened to the people for once in their lifetime, thank you Jesus, finally Microsoft listens to the people and get rid of the annoying power block. They install their own power usage. They make controlling very versatile and compatible now. More Bluetooth, further Bluetooth, for a wider range of Bluetooth arrangements. Now with HDR and 4K resolution now, which is way more better, and a slimmer 40% smaller, more Xbox, which you've been wanting for a very long time now. It looks like they actually reinvented the Xbox One to what the Xbox One should have been at first. I'm very glad that they done this. Now the PS4 Neo, on the other hand, I'm I'm for it, but I'm confused. I'm confused due to the fact because the PS4 Neo and the PS4 seem to like the similar. They look like the similar consoles. Maybe because I haven't seen any pictures of it yet. There hasn't been any conclusive information about it yet. Only that it's in 4K resolution, supports virtual reality, such as what the Xbox One Slim does now as well, which supports virtual reality, also forthcoming for Fallout 4. So I will say at the end of the day that the Xbox One Slim is my overall favorite console in total. I have not played it yet, but I feel that in a very deductive way that this could be a better console and overtop PlayStation in general. Not only by price range, maybe, but overall fun and sociality. So that's my opinion. That's my thoughts. Well, that's it. In the comments below, tell me what you think is better, the Project Scorpio or the PS4 Neo. Without further ado, stay tasty, keep eating your vegetables, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Stay tasty. Everyone, you know this is the Geekish Gamer, and today I was walking through here and I saw something very cool. Yes, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Watch what happens.
Don't mess with my friends.